What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the Mandalorian Battle Pack, which the set number is 75267. The recommended ages is 6 and up, and it has 102 pieces, and the price point I think is like $20 something or like something like that. It's not that expensive, I don't think. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the first Mandalorian, which will start off, right now, so. So here's the first Mandalorian we have, the blue one, which, aka the Heaven Infantry one. That's what I call it anyway, and, you have a stud shooter, which you take a stupid stud shooter and you shoot it. And it goes flying away if you're not looking where it is going. But yeah, sorry that I moved the camera really much, but yeah, I just found the red stud shooter. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, we'll just toss that out of the way. But yeah, the Heaven Infantry. I'm just gonna call him the Heaven Infantry because he basically is. You have an infantry Mandalorian. And he looks a lot like the regular Mandalorian. I mean, he looks a lot like him. I don't want to show you him because, yeah, let me just show you him. So, yeah, looks a lot like the Mandalorian from the set, which is pretty cool. And, yeah, just in a different color instead of brown. It's in, like, black stuff. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I gave you a sneak peek for the little... Never mind, but yeah, it's basically in the same color. And let's see that clone trooper head. I got you. Haha. Yeah, it doesn't work. So, it's a black head because, of course, you don't know the figure's name. Or stuff like that. So, yeah, there's that. Remove that. You get a look at the cape, which is a green. And it's a lot like the Mandalorian cape. If I want to bring him in here right now. And we can't actually look at the Mandalorian cape because he has something on his neck. Which is pretty obvious, but yeah, let me just remove this. There we go. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it looks exactly like the Mandalorian cape, but in gray. Yeah, just look at the cape. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, let me fix the Mandalorian figure so I don't lose any of the pieces and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that this Mandalorian looks incredible. I really wanted this battle pack a lot because of him. So if you don't know how to make a purist Mandalorian figure, just go check out Star Arc, the Chapter 2, the Part 2, because he made 2. He made he made 2, so go check out his second one, because he makes the Heaven Infantry one. He uses the old Boba Fett helmet, and, because this wasn't available at the time, so yeah, just take the whole design from him, use the black, then use this helmet instead of that helmet, because it'll work way better. Now, I don't like the purple splotches on that. I do give, yeah, there is the figure, and, yeah, there is that Mandalorian. So, let's go on to the next Mandalorian, which is, of course, going to be the green one, which is a she. We kind of know that because of the show, but yeah, stud shooter, same exact thing. So, you do get 4 of these in the set. You do get 4 of these little things in the set, which is pretty cool, I guess, but, yeah, it has a brown cape, which, if you go against the Mandalorian cape is brown. It isn't gray, so thank God that they came out with 2 of these. So, if you want, you can do the armored version and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks a lot like, it's brown, it's not, gray, but it kind of looks gray a little bit, but hey. So, it's green, the torso kind of gives me, if you get rid of the blue thing in the middle, it kind of gives me a lot of Ninja Turtles vibe. Maybe that's just me, but if you want to look at the back torso, there's that. Oh yeah, did you see the back of this torso? I don't think you did. But yeah, if you want to look at the back of the torso, it looks exactly like the Mandalorian, the blue one. It looks a lot like the Mandalorian. Yeah, just stuff like that. I really don't like the paper ones because look, they get creases and it's just like, why do people love these things? But they just put them in sets, but they should just make cloth. But cloth comes apart easier, so I don't even know what you can make capes. And yeah, it's rough, and yeah, it has the green legs on dark blue and green. Should have made dual molded green and blue legs. That would have been useful, but yeah. And of course, that is of course another black head, and you have this new green helmet, which is pretty cool. And it kind of has like the wash on the side of the face. It looks really nice. And yeah, this piece just plugs in the side of his head, which is pretty easy. And it has pegs on the side of the head, so you can put like flowers and stuff in there. Put an infinity gem. But yeah, it has those skinny pegs. And on Thingiverse, you could actually 3D print these, which is pretty cool, I guess. You can 3D print the actual helmet, which, yeah, it sucked. But yeah, that is the... There is the figure. Now we're going to go on to the next figure. But yeah, tell me, do you think that this, if they made, you know those funny things where there's this YouTube channel that makes things into, like, they made Thanos into SpongeBob and stuff like that. If they wanted to do it with Mandalorian, make the Ninja Turtles, it would look exactly like this, just with different legs. Yeah, there's that one. Now we're going to go on to my least favorite one, and everyone's least favorite one, but it kind of makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. It's the orange one, and everyone hates... Oh, yeah, here's the gun, by the way. But everyone hates the orange one. It looks like a rhino, but yeah, it's a boy. So, as you see, it has the brown legs. It has the brown Mandalorian torso. If you want to look on the other side, in case you're curious, you have this, which kind of just looks the same. But it has a brown cape, which is really cool. But another of these heads... And I just don't like this because of the lack of leg printing. Because every single figure in the whole set, even the gray one, has leg printing. But this one doesn't for some reason. So it would have been really cool if they had leg printing. Maybe arm printing. That would have been amazing. But yeah, there is the rhino one. Because it has like silver things on the top of his head. If you want to check that up. But yeah, pretty cool. That is the Mandalorian. That one. And if you go to the gray one, which the gray one is kind of my favorite because it's so, like, cool and stuff like that. But yeah, you have the black cape. You have a black cape. You also have the stud shooter. Another stud shooter, which we don't care about right now. It's gray, which is cool. And you have another black head. If you want to look at the back torso, there it is. Pretty simple. And, of course, it is in teal for the legs. So that is the Mandalorian girls and boys. And now we're actually going to go to the set. So first off, we're going to go with the Rocky part, because this part is just really cool. Oh, yeah. And the back has this little thing right here. So you can actually store studs back here. It's not actually supposed to be that in the set, but yeah, you get, like, these are extras for the whole thing. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But if you actually wanted to put this back here, then you would have to just get rid of that and put, like, 3 in there right now. And, like, load up cartridges. You can also put guns back here. This is basically like a battlefield. And we're going to put the orange. And we're going to put a stud shooter right here. So, if you look in there, which you can, you have the figure right here. Where you can put any figure. We're going to put the blue one right there. And you can put him right there. And you can start shooting. Which is pretty cool. And you have the Rocky things right here. You have Brown and Rocky. And just this looks awesome. I never got him in a battle pack. This is the first one that I gotten. Because I don't collect that much Star Wars. But Mandalorian's freaking amazing. So, yeah. But yeah, you have the stud shooter right there. You have the stud shooter. You have this. And the stud shooter is removable. It is from the orange one. Because we're going to use the orange one later. But yeah. You can actually attach the gun back here if you want to. Just attach it back there. That's an optional. Also, you can attach people on top of here like this. I don't know if you're supposed to, but yeah, you can do that. It's just a battlefield. That's what this is. But yeah, there's the battlefield. And now we're going to go on to the gun. So, yeah, here is the gun. And the gun is pretty cool. You get flaps, and it just looks a lot like the Mandalorian. And that's why I got the gun, so he can actually work it. Now, we're not actually going to plug his hands in there, because that would take an hour to do that. But, if you could see, you have the Mandalorian, and you can put them right there. And you can make go against the thing. They have a little thing back here, which is like a repulsor thing, which is just like a blue one of these pieces. You think it was a flick fire missile, but it's not. You have more studs with, of course, you know what happens with studs. You shoot them, and boom, they go flying. That's why I suggest they make a new piece for stud shooters, because stud shooters are cool and all. They're not, but if you want to make like a whole scene right now, you can actually shoot them. But yeah, 3, 2, 1. You shoot them, and nothing happens. You shoot again, and probably nothing's gonna happen. That's why stud shooters are okay, but when you're displaying them, you don't use stud shooters, because it's like, oh my god, is it going on fire? But yeah, you saw that shoot. I mean, nothing's gonna happen, right? You see, nothing's happening. You're shooting the person, and nothing's happening. I mean, boom, you got him, but if you want to play stuff like that, you shoot them, and they don't fall. You just basically let them fall. But yeah, that is the Mandalorian. There is the Mandalorian thing, and these flaps right here. It's just a battle pack to have like a war, kind of. So that is the Mandalorian battle pack. And we're going to look at the box, and then we're going to look at the instructions. Oh, yeah. I forgot a thing. Let's take this Mandalorian right here. You get accessories with these figures. You get accessories. You get some visors. I actually put them in a container so I don't lose them. But, yeah, you get accessories. You get 2 of these pieces. 2 of these little stick pieces. But the instructions say the girls have them. So, yeah, you get 2 of these. And then you get 4 of these visors right here. These visors. And these are supposed to go over the figure's head, because they have like holes on the side. And these are optional. They don't actually, Lego doesn't actually say, oh, make this and this. Because it's optional. But yeah, you can do this. Looks cool and all. You want to make them dark. But yeah, it kind of looks cool. Yeah, that is the Mandalorian, but I really, personally, just don't like these things on here, because, I like the things the way they are, kind of like a movie 2 reference, but, yeah, I don't like these things on here, because they're pretty annoying. Yeah, I'm going to put them back in the container. But yeah, that is the Mandalorian Battle Pack. One of my favorite battle packs, my only battle packs, but the only reason why I don't get the other battle packs is you get Stormtroopers, you have thousands of those. You get the red ones, which the Sith ones don't really care because you don't have them for customs. But for these, you can make a whole bunch of Mandalorian. They're in the show. Mandalorian's awesome, but yeah, that is the Mandalorian battle pack. So now let's look at the box. So, the box. So, here's the instruction manual. The instruction manual is really small. I have to go all the way back here to show it. But as you see, you have the Star Wars thing right here. It goes all the way, and the first page shows the regular ad. But let me actually tilt you guys up for this, because I don't know why. But yeah, you have all the figures right here that you have to build them. And then you go to the back, and it shows you the Star Wars sets, which shows you the battle pack. It shows you the X-Wing, shows you a whole bunch of sets. The only set that doesn't show you is, it doesn't show the, what was that set? Oh yeah, it doesn't show, oh yeah, this one is really cool. I really want to get this one. And, another cool one is this one right here. This one is pretty cool. I want to use that for the armor. This is, I never seen this set, but this is pretty cool. And the Sith Troop is okay, but I want that one. That one's pretty cool. That one and this one were on my bucket list. And that one's pretty cool. And then you also get the 2020 Skywalker Saga, which it says coming 2020. It comes April. And it got leaked, so it comes April. On Amazon, it says it'll come December, so I don't know. But yeah, and then you have the whole set right there. So yeah, pretty cool. And then you have all the pieces which are in the set. So if you lose a piece and you're like, oh my god, I need to check the piece list, here's where you check them. And then you have Win on the back with a robot, which is pretty funny because it's Mandalorian, haha. Alright, moving on to the next, which is the box. Now the box is a pretty small box. I gotta say, it's pretty small. And if you see, it says everything in the corner right there. If you look on the back, yes, I did rip the whole back off, but I taped it all up so you guys can see the back. Yeah, it shows Mandalorian, the stud shooters, everything. There's not that much going on with this set. The reason why I wanted it is because of the figures. It's basically a figure pack. But yeah, that is the Mandalorian Battle Pack. I hope you guys liked today's video. Please comment, subscribe, the notification bell. I hope you guys have a good Friday. Because, yeah, it's Friday, but only 2 days, so, yeah, okay. So, hope you guys liked today. Hope you guys liked today's review. Please comment, subscribe, and the notification bell. And February, around February, I don't know, maybe March, will be the Mandalorian Showcase. I might do another Mandalorian Showcase. But, yeah, I hope you guys liked today's video. Please comment, subscribe, and the notification bell. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.